Hi, I'm Laurel Giles, and Susan asked me to do one of these 3-minute videos, and I'm really honored to be able to share with everyone. So obviously, this quarantine and pandemic is super stressful and really anxiety-inducing. My freshman year got cut short, and I had to move home really quickly. I had to pack up my car and drive to San Diego and then drive here, and that's super weird for me just because I didn't expect to be doing all my classes online. Online classes are pretty difficult. It's just hard to keep motivation high. But on the bright side, I get to spend time with my parents, which I absolutely love. I've been baking. I'm not really much of a baker, but I've been doing that. Been able to cook, been able to sleep. Haven't been doing a lot of that in college, and been taking my dog for a walk, so she's been getting a lot of exercise. So it's very bittersweet. It's very, it's such a weird time. I didn't ever imagine that I would be living in a pandemic and all of that. But some ways that I keep myself grounded in faith is Caleb, Sharon, and I have started kind of a high school group that talks on Zoom on Wednesday nights. We haven't really had that many meetings, but we have a lot of plans and a lot of real life conversations we want to have about things that high schoolers deal with. And I'm super excited for that. It's always amazing to have a group of peers to talk about Christ and talk about how we can have God work through things in our lives. And I'm super stoked for that. I also have just realized how much I need to rely on Jesus. I'm a really big control freak. I really like being in charge of my entire life, which is just humanly impossible. And so this has shown me how much I need to rely on Jesus because he knows what is going to become of this pandemic and the coronavirus. So Pastor Ron is my father, so I have a really good resource to talk and pray with about things that are scary about this and how it's kind of weird being home when I didn't expect to be. On top of that, just trying to pray and talk to God about my frustration. I've realized a lot recently that I need to talk to God like he is my friend. And sometimes that means I just need to ask him, like, why is this happening? And sometimes I don't get answers, but it's nice to have the space to be able to talk to Jesus and talk to God through all of this. So I hope that everyone's staying safe, everyone's washing their hands and staying inside. And I hope that the church can gather together in person soon. Yeah,